my highlight was that I was able to chaperone a group of middle school students, and God bless all you middle school teachers and administrators. Yeah, it was obvious. It was the first time that we'd had a large FFA event where we were able to take kids out and be together without masks and at the fairgrounds and doing things that they loved, and it was absolutely energizing. The kids were very energized, but it was great, and I'm so happy to see a little bit of normalcy starting to come back. So that was my big highlight for the week. And then I also, later in the week, I was able to attend a planning session, so we get to do more of these wonderful events. So that was my big highlight. And now, Dr. Scheichel, it's your turn.
Yeah, I thought you were going to take the Broadway choir, so I'll take that. Yep. Caitlin Townsend, she's working with all the choirs at Broadway High School, and they had an assessment here last week, and so the treble choir scored excellent in sight reading, 3 overall superiors from the judges, mixed chorale, straight superiors in all the categories, and also yet again a blue ribbon school with marching band, wind ensemble, and mixed chorale all scoring superiors at their respective assessments. So the students continued to do amazing things, and the BHS Band Concert is on May 12th. And then on May 19th, we have the J. Frank Hilliard and Broadway High School Choir Concert. So I hope a lot of people will attend that. It's always an amazing performance. Thank you. And also, thanks to Jackie, Laura, and Brad and their staff for hosting us. Great to be here. My kids went to school here. Jackie and I have danced on that stage in front of the students, so a school with lots of memories. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now move into our action items, and if it suits the board, we'll go ahead and approve the minutes from all 3 meetings that we've had. So do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I move that we approve the minutes of March 14th, March 21st, and March 22nd board meetings.
Thank you, Dr. McQuilkin. Do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Falk. Are there any comments or discussion on the minutes? Hearing none, please vote. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. The minutes are approved. The next item on the agenda is field trips. Dr. Scheichel, would you like to talk about our field trips?
Absolutely. You just mentioned activities that you've been able to attend, and field trips are another area where we're finally seeing students, again, being able to go to all the competitions and events that they've been able to go to in the past. So this is exciting. We have for your approval tonight a number of field trips, but also a general approval for all VHSL field trip activities for the 21-22 school year, which includes overnight trips due to regional and state contests. And then from Broadway High School, Model General Assembly, April 7th through the 9th. 9 students to Richmond. DECA International Competition, April 22nd through the 27th, 8 students to Atlanta, Georgia. The choir all-state competition, April 21st through the 23rd, 3 students to Richmond from Spotswood High School. Band, April 2nd and 3rd, 22 students to the state drumline in Hampton, Virginia. FBLA, April 1st through the 3rd, 9 students to FBLA Leadership Conference in Reston, Virginia. DECA, April 23rd through the 27th, 4 students to the International Career Development Conference in Atlanta. And the choir, April 21st through the 23rd, 5 students to the State Choir in Glen Allen, Virginia. Finally, Turner Ashby High School, DECA, April 23rd through the 27th, 3 students to the DECA International Career Development Conference in Atlanta. And the Model General Assembly, April 7th through the 9th, 4 students to Richmond, Virginia. And I recommend approval of all those field trips.
Wonderful. We have a recommendation by the superintendent. Do I have a motion?
I move to follow the superintendent's recommendation to approve the field trips as presented and all VHSL field trip activities for the 21-22 school year, which include overnight trips to regional and state contests.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Falk. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Dr. McQuilkin. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll vote. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries. Yay, we get to go on field trips. Well, we don't, but but if you need a chaperone. The next item is paving the Broadway High School and the Peakview Elementary
That
parking
was
lot.
quick, wasn't it?
That was.
Mrs. Lord, Dr. Scheichel, members of the board. The bid for repaving at the athletic field parking lot and the upper parking lot on the east side of Broadway High School was specified and advertised with 7 firms being sent packages and 2 responding with sealed bids as follows. The package for Peakview was also properly specified and advertised, and again, the same 7 firms received the bid package, and 2 firms responded with sealed bids as follows. Our recommendation is to award the contract for both schools to Smith Paving for Broadway High School in the amount of $92,325 and for Peakview Elementary in the amount of $66,000.
And to do